He added, "You can see clearly in the police body cam videos that all the items Miss Heard and her friends claimed Mr. Depp smashed to smithereens with a wine bottle off the island in the penthouse kitchen, glass, fruit, baskets, vases, and candelabras are in perfect condition and tidily in their place."
Heard panics as the police beat Heard. The judge has had enough.
Nor does the red wine they claim that Mr. Depp splashed all over the light-colored hallway carpets and walls exist. These videos prove unambiguously that the first two police officers on the scene told the truth about no damage. It is not complicated. Miss Heard and her confederates lied. As in the previous case, the Pirates of the Caribbean alum is digging up piece after piece of evidence to try to discredit his ex's stories of physical abuse. So far, it has admittedly been a lot. Will it be a preponderance, which is what the US legal system requires? We shall see. At issue in the latest revelations is the testimony of police who arrived at the former couple's apartment on the evening of their alleged May 2016 fight, the one that ended the relationship for good. This was the infamous brawl in which Amber claimed Johnny hurled a phone at her face. She and her friends also claimed in their statements that the actor smashed up the apartment in his rage. Descriptions included damage such as broken silver, pieces of shattered glass all over the floor, red wine spilled on the carpet. In his 2019 deposition for the Virginia case, Drew refers to cleaning up broken glass in the approximate hour and 45 minutes between the two police visits. However, he says he did nothing to clean up the wine. After the first officers, we did clean up the broken glass off the floor. The dogs were there, and just for safety's sake, Drew said. In Penthouse 3, there was a number of broken glass and items strewn about the counters and the floor in the kitchen. Only in the kitchen. It was sort of around the kitchen island. In the hallway, outside of the penthouse, was quite a bit of spilled wine. I don't believe we dealt with that at all. In previous evidence for Heard's divorce, Drew described a gigantic wine stain throughout the entire hallway, something that Waldman says it would have been impossible for two sets of cops to miss. However, as Depp's lawyers points out, the latest evidence from the two sets of police officers who visited the marital home clashes with the picture they painted. The first two police officers said in new depositions over the past couple of weeks that they saw no evidence of a crime, no damage to property, and no injuries. Though, keep in mind, it can take a bit for a bruise to reveal itself. Moreover, in body cam footage obtained by dailymail.com, the second pair of cops, who showed up later, apparently due to Amber's friends calling the police twice, also saw no damage. Johnny Depp is still fighting the accusation that he abused ex-wife Amber Heard. After losing his UK libel case against The Sun, which published an op-ed that labeled him a wife beater, he is still working on his case in the US court system against Amber herself. He's suing for defamation based on her Washington Post essay in which she describes being a victim of violence. Haddon was similarly asked if he recalled any signs of vandalism, property damage, or spilled wine. "Not that I can recall," he replied. Neither Cians or Haddon were wearing cameras as the devices were still being phased in the LAPD, and, as the UK judge noted, neither took down any written notes. But the second set of officers, whose names have not been made public, both had cameras on when they arrived 2 hours after the fight. Their 3-minute clips obtained by dailymail.com show the two male officers walking along a well-lit hallway before Pennington's husband, Josh Drew, answers the door to Penthouse 3. He offers to get Cian's business card for them, but they push the door open, saying they just want to make sure everybody's okay. The two cops are seen walking through a hallway and kitchen towards an open-plan living area where there are 3 women sat on a couch and 2 small dogs scampering about. Depp's attorney, Adam Waldman, told the outlet in a statement, Amber Heard and her friends described a chaotic, messy crime scene, but the newly released LAPD body cam videos unambiguously shows that the penthouse was utterly undamaged and that their testimony was one more grandiose lie. If that body cam footage is real and correctly time-stamped from just after the alleged attack, well, anything is possible. But Team Depp certainly thinks it helps their case. As we've said before, though, at this point, it's an uphill battle for Depp, accumulating evidence in pursuit of some magical amount that will outweigh Amber's word that he hit her. Will he ever reach it? Shortly after Johnny Depp and his legal team released new evidence pertaining to his ongoing legal battle against ex-wife Amber Heard, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp is trending once again. Back in 2018, Heard alleged that she had been a victim of domestic abuse, insinuating in an op-ed for the Washington Post that Depp had violently abused her during their tumultuous marriage. Because of the allegations, Depp was referred to as a wife-beater in another article published by the UK tabloid The Sun. The apartment is dimly lit, but the footage captures tables and sideboards topped with an assortment of picture frames, ornaments, stacks of books, and a large bottle of wine. There are more candles, candelabras, and a vase of flowers on top of the kitchen island, but nothing appears to have been damaged or knocked over. There are no obvious stains or puddles on the Persian rugs inside the property or on the walls or carpets in the corridor separating Depp's various homes, which he has since sold. The other officers came by and checked the apartment and other apartment as well. Says one of 3 women sat on a couch. It must have been like a double call. When the officer asks, "Who's Amber?" another female silently raises her hand. They tell the officers that Johnny left the property 2 hours earlier. A cop casually asks, "Everything's all good then?" When a woman responds, "Now it is, yes, thank you," they turn and leave, having been there for a minute and a half. Depp had since filed lawsuits against both Heard and the Sun publisher News Group newspapers for defamation, insisting that his ex-wife was lying about their relationship. After his legal team brought forth evidence supporting Depp's version of events, including audio recordings of Heard allegedly admitting to being violent towards Depp, the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp began spreading online like wildfire. Still, Depp suffered a major blow in his legal battle when his suit against NGN in the UK was dismissed. The actor and his lawyers appealed the verdict, only for the appeal to be tossed as well last month. Feeling that Depp was telling the truth, thousands of fans began banding together to make the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp trending online. Petitions were also made to bring him back to the Pirates of the Caribbean and Fantastic Beasts franchises after the negative publicity cost him major roles in both of those franchises.